Hey, this is Danielle, and today I'm going to talk about why I'm shorting Tesla. So, if you look at Tesla in my earnings hot zone, this is going to be my earnings analysis tool. You can see that over the course of the last 4 quarters, this stock has made some pretty significant moves lower. Now, you'll also notice that last quarter was basically a breakaway gap to the downside where it gapped down, tried to recover, rolled over and died, tried to recover a few more times, and again was rolling over and dying. Now, I got short last week. I got short a little bit early, but today it really started coming through. And let me tell you why. I think you can actually get short again or just actually add to your position. So there's a couple different reasons why. I mean, number one, you know, you can see with this pattern right here how it's rallied multiple times up into resistance and then failed. So anytime you get a rally up into the 21 EMA or the 34 EMA and it fails, it's generally a pretty good spot to add a short position. Now, obviously, if you didn't add it here, then you miss that entry point, but there's another entry point, and that entry point is going to be on the break of the low. So, obviously you're going to have a better edge if you get in up here. But you can still do it down here, especially if it breaks that 160 price point. Now, why 160? Well, 160 is a critical zone of support because it's where price has hit before and bounced. But also because if you go back a little bit further, well, actually, you can just go back, start right there. To go back a little further to the beginning of the year and zoom in a little bit, what you'll notice is that that price point is actually the low on the year. So, anytime you're breaking a low on the year, especially going into earnings, when you've had some pretty bad reactions to earnings and you also have a squeeze, those factors can really make a stock just fall apart. So, I think currently, break of that 160 price point would bring you all the way back to this support zone, which was from April of 23. And that's going to be at a low around 150, 152. Now, here's the thing, if 150, 152 can't hold, I mean, then this thing is totally hosed because your next area of support is going to be all the way down here at 100. So, I think for right now, just trading it to 150 makes sense on the break of 160. And then, if 150 breaks, that's when I would expect a pretty big cascade like this. So, how can you do it? Well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I right now just have this butterfly. It's targeting the $160 price point. It's up, pretty decently today, 77%. Um, you can see that it's decently in the money because I have a 170 put with the price target being 160. Now, here's the thing about this butterfly is that, you don't really want it to go through 160. So, because I have a butterfly, I would want to um, see if I can maybe just one more day, like one more day, 2 more days. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, but I was going to see if I could get a little bit more theta decay on that center strike because you see how that center strike at 160 is equal to $2.86. Well, if that could stay out of the money and decay just a little bit further, just for another day, this butterfly would be worth more. And since we're getting really close to that expiration date, this is really the time where they mature. So I'm probably going to be closing this one out, especially if it breaks 160. I think the other thing you could do is just buy the puts. I was considering just buying the 155s. They're pretty cheap, out of the money. The other thing you could do is you could buy some in the money puts. When you buy the Oh, there we go. When you buy the in the money puts, they're going to be a lot more expensive, especially if you buy the ones for next week, because that is going to be when the company is reporting earnings. So when you look at this, um, you can see it's going to cost you, like $13. But hey, if the stock falls below 150, it'll be a pretty good trade. So those are different ways I have to trade this. I think, I think we're probably pretty limited with what can make Tesla go higher at this point. Um, you never know, Tesla can always be a tweet away from bouncing. But if you want to learn more about me and my trading strategies, make sure you follow me on YouTube. My account is right here at Trader Danielle. Just joined Charles Payne today to discuss all this and more. So if you want to learn more, follow me there. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.
Hey traders, thanks for watching this video. If you want to make sure that you get all of our free trading content, make sure you hit subscribe and also give us a like and comment down below. If you want to learn more about us and if you want to join us for live trading in real markets with real money, make sure you go to simplertrading.com where you can join us for more info. Thank you very much and have a great day.